on, chill investors? I am so excited. Hope you guys had a great holiday, Thanksgiving, enjoyed family, friends, been surrounded by loved ones. So we're going to jump in. I want to give you what I am looking for going into Friday before the weekend. It's going to be a half day in the market, probably not a whole lot of volume, but that is a good time for us to see kind of what's going on, what's about to hit a run, what's about to kind of flip that script, turn green, and rally next week. Friday's our day to get into it, especially on a low volume. Maybe we might get a dip opportunity early stages in the day, but I predict Friday would probably be a pretty green day. Just low volume. Bears aren't out. So I'm just going to kind of go over what I'm looking at. We have a few new indicators, and they've been working. Okay, so light green, just kind of go over the colorway for you real quick. Light green is you're starting to enter a buy zone. Okay, and you could buy as soon as you see another indicator like a green dot. But yellow is our add zone. Neon green is our like buy zone. This is like entering a buy zone, and then this is a buy zone. Okay, orange is for trimming. Light red is for entering a sell zone. Dark red is for the sell zone. Same way like light green is for entering a buy zone. Neon green is the buy zone. So entering a sell zone, sell. Okay, trim. So, all right, so you'll see me go through this. We use this indicator for confirmation, green dots. We have an add, and then a green dot hits. So now you'd be looking to add. Okay, so I'm going to go over the top ones that we have. For example, Rocket Lab, not that it's one of my top ones, but it is one that I did add on whatever day, Wednesday. I added on Wednesday at this price. I've owned it for less, so it was an ad for me. So we got the green dot. I just want to see. We're going to play it out. I added on the confirmation. If I obviously add on here, it would have been the perfect timing of the bottom, right? But there was no confirmation that we were at the bottom. They could have kept going down. Same way we had an add here, and then it came down even further, right? So it's not always going to hit the bottom, but if you wait for the green confirmation, right, then you're good to kind of go. All right. And you're going to see this play out more. As you can see, I mean, add, buy, trim, trim, sell, sell, add, trim, sell, trim, add, right? It's doing pretty well timing the top, timing the bottom. Never going to hit the full 100% bottom to top, but we're going to collect a majority of it. All right. So we're going to go through the top 5 that I'm looking at here. Number 1, hymns. Okay. I've been a believer in hymns for a long time, been holding it for the past, I think, 2 years, and I keep adding, okay? And if you can see here, this algorithm has worked fairly well, okay? You got a buy, a trim, trim, sell, trim, trim. We had some light green in there. Then we got some add, we got some trim, trim, sell, add, neon green buy zone, another trim, another add, but because this was red during this add, you wouldn't have done it yet. And now we finally got a buy, and typically a buy doesn't happen very often. As you can see, we hit a buy zone. Last time we actually got a buy was at $6. 6, okay? Now we have a buy zone here, right? But it wasn't so undervalued where the banner needs to pop up and tell you to buy it. Okay. It didn't get so undervalued there. It didn't get so undervalued even in April. At this point now, we have become so undervalued, it's telling you to buy. And sure enough, it timed the bottom. We got a green dot. From there, it's 34. Now we're 38. Okay. So, hymns. Anytime we've had these ads, obviously, we have some good runs here. Obviously, we had the April dip ad. We had a nice 136% run. Here's another ad to the top here, another 60% run, right? An ad here, obviously, to up here, a nice 400% run, okay? So I'm going to trust the algorithm keeps working, doing us the favor, telling us when to add, when to buy, add, buy, right? Another, I don't even know what this would be, but this would be somewhere here to somewhere there, another 160%. Here's these buy zones to here, another 185%. Okay, so I'm in it with Hims right now. I think it's undervalued. I think 2026 is a great year for them. Even for a short-term game, end of year rally, I think it's going to be good. But I think 2026, you see some amazing things from this company. So I'm just kind of loading the boat right now while it's at this incredibly low level, and we're going to move on. Okay, ABCL. I don't know if too many of you guys have been following, but it's been a downtrend and we finally hit some uptrend. So now I'm looking for right here, we hit an add buy zone and we got a green dot confirmation. So we went ahead and bought. We own it for right there. 364 is what we own this stock for. Again, it's never financial advice, but if you take a look here, okay, it's all about when you start looking into a stock too, right? Yeah, this is going to give me all these ads and buys, right? Because the company was so undervalued, but again, companies in the early stages, right? It just came out in 2021, 2020, 2021, and I didn't start paying attention to ABCL until recently in 2025. I didn't start looking at it until this area, okay? So obviously, 100% back testing is never ever going to be the case, and the reason behind it is you only start looking at a company when it truly starts showing interest, starts showing some social media, feed happening, positivity happening around it. Other people are saying, "Have you seen these financials starting coming out?" Right? As you can see, miss, 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 make, miss, 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 right? So we're getting a mixed bag of earnings here, okay? And it's not about earnings exactly for here, but you did the reason that kind of like confirmed my buy in an ad zone also with that green dot is we had an insider buying another 50,000 shares, okay? Insiders buy for only one reason. Insiders sell for many reasons. Taxes, um, if you're Jeff Bezos, a wedding, right? Like there's plenty of reasons why they may sell some shares for personal things or just buying things or taxes or starting another company, whatever it may be. But you're only buying shares for one reason, and it's not to lose money. It's going to be to make money. So there's a reason he bought. Okay. With it entering a buy zone and a green dot indicator after it being so far down here, I don't even know the last time it was way down here. Way down here was right here. Okay, back in August of 2023. Okay, well, we're way down here. We're finally starting, getting a low, got a rally here, pull back, and now I'm looking for a high. I'm looking to get back to like $8, six and a half, $8, which is a double up. Let's just double our money, get a nice 100% return. By the way, HIM's projection, I'm projecting, I would say a year out or over the next 12 months, I would say 130, and then that's like on the like safe side, I'd say 130, and then on the aggressive gain side, I'd say 200. Those are my targets, okay? Okay, so third one, Archer Aviation, okay? Again, do your own research on the company. I'm just kind of going over the chart and what I am seeing. All right, so this one is time. The chart has done very well. Okay, so if you can see here, we get a buy, trim, trim, sell. Okay, we hit the green, nothing. Okay, we get an add alert, and we got a green dot. So we bought here. We get a potential sell alert here. Whether or not you want to take it, it's up to you. We get another add. We get a double sell alert here. Couple more days, right? And we go red. You could have got out if you wanted to. And now we're finally getting a buy alert. It is so undervalued that it finally gave us another buy alert. So what are we doing? We are buying. So we own it for, I think, 745. We are back in this. I don't know. I'm thinking at least we're gonna get a double up, hit 15 this time, or just kind of break through 14 just a little bit, hit our double up. I'm really looking for 18. 18 puts us right kind of back to this high, so we can complete this huge cup um, and just retest these all-time highs. And then we break through, and then it's kind of 25, 28, but 18 is the target. Okay. Next one I have for you guys, ASTS. If you guys haven't followed, if you know what Elon has been doing for a while, as far as like satellites, phone connection with Starlink, and getting internet basically in connection anywhere in the United or anywhere in the nation, as long as it can reach a satellite. Okay, they are taking that and giving it to us, consumers, retail, Verizon, AT&T, I think T-Mobile, Vodafone, which is a European, I believe, phone company. Okay, they're putting up satellites a crazy amount of satellites next year, um, starting in 2026, and they're bigger than Starlink when it comes to users. Okay, what will be users with all the phone provider clients and everything. So they are going to be big. As you can see, just not that long ago in May of 2024, they were $2. Okay, now we're 55. But guess where we just were less than 30 days ago? We were at 102. Okay, so again, we've done very well, right? We got some buys, we got a couple sell alerts, we got some add, trim, add, trim, and now we're getting more. We got some green here, right? We got a little green. I did add here. One, I believe in the company. I'm pretty aggressive when it comes to my adding opportunities. Obviously, when it goes from 100 down to 50 and you get a 50% haircut right down, and we got this indicator right here completely drawn down and about to flip green. As long as we have a fairly green day, I would say just like a nice 2% day, 1% day, keep that momentum up. We should get this kind of momentum here. Okay, a nice flip. So we're gonna see, but I'm going with an ad here. This is one of my top plays. One of my larger holdings is ASTS. Um, I would say 100 already hit, so I'm looking at the 130, 150 range next. Again, that'd be a double up, and we'd hit maybe even a triple up. So that is the plan for ASTS. I think, like I said, the indicators have kind of been showing buys, okay, and trim sells, add. Again, when these companies are early on in their stages of being a company, okay, or just like being a micro cap instead of a mid cap or a large cap, even some small caps. But the micro caps, when it's this small, can become overvalued fairly quick, in which gives you early sell triggers. But once these companies find footing, right? Okay, we hit this growth. Okay, well, now we're a mid cap or a small cap, right? And now it starts actually timing because the company actually has a value to go off of. All this value right here is all speculative value. Okay, and now that speculative value has actually turned into value now that the product is actually there. Okay, so ASTS is the other one. Okay, now if you're following Bitcoin and you believe in Bitcoin, um, ASST I believe would be the next one. Okay, we did get buy alerts before, it was green. Okay, and now we're still in the green buy zone and we got a green dot. The hype around Bitcoin is coming back. And if we do take a quick detour over to Bitcoin here, right, we had the buy happen and we had a green dot. So momentum is kicking. Bitcoin starts rallying here, okay, back to 100, 108, 112, somewhere in there. Okay, ASST starts rallying but multiplied. Okay, so I would say we're going to get back up to at least 3 and potentially 5 on this rally. Okay, um, I'm here for it. This is my Bitcoin play. I don't own Bitcoin itself, but ASST is going to be my Bitcoin play. Okay. Now, those are my top ones, but before you click away because you got your answers, okay, there are a few out there that you guys are asking me. I'm getting a lot of questions on, which is Cypher, NBIS, I.R.E, and CleanSpark. Okay. Now, Cypher, we got a green dot. We got a little bit of the green here. Okay. But it has ran a lot. Not saying I mean, look, some companies run and they just don't stop. Okay. It happens. But would I rather put myself in the situation where a company is not completely a discounted buy, right? We didn't get an ad, we didn't get any yellow, we only got the kind of enter into green, which is fine, right? I did it with ASTS, same thing, but this was a 50% pullback. 46, but that's not the bottom. 50% straight to the bottom, okay? And let's see where we are here. Cypher, right? From top to the bottom, right? We got the 48% pullback, right? But take a look. If you guys know about Elliott waves happen in 3 corrections, okay? You get a 1, 2, and usually a 3, okay? Now, if you go back to ASTS, what do we have? A 1, a 2, and a 3. See how it went down, rebound, and back down? That's what I see most likely happening right here with Cypher is we have a down, up, and down here to the support. See how this previously broke the support, tested it, turned it into resistance, and we went higher? That's what I think is about to play out. We're going to get a 1, a 2, and a bounce back down here. And then 11.50 is my support. I'm buying anywhere between 11.50 and $9, where this one came and retested it. Okay, and broke through. So I got $9 to 11.50 is where I'm buying Cypher. If it just continues going without me, that's not my stock. Okay, I'm not in it. I'm not going chasing something. Now, the reason I bought ASTS, I see a correction, right? I see the A, B, and C down to a support, and I'm about to get this little flip to green, okay? Now, the other one on Cypher, right? If I had a B, and then a C, and then I got this, sure. But I'm not going to go chasing. So NBIS, what do we have? We have a 1, 2, and a 3, okay? NBIS is here, okay? And we just got a green light on it. So NBIS, I would consider a better play than Cypher at this moment based on the chart and the green light and our little, right, candles. Okay, we got a nice buy. I mean, it would have been a great one to know. Okay, I.R.E. Same thing. This is following Cypher right here. Cypher, this one could make a slight move to the up, but I still think it could get another correction to the downside. Cypher looks just like this. This dip, and we're going to wait for another one. Clean Spark. What do we got? Here it is. Okay. A, B, C. We got an ad. And then we got a green light here. If you bought somewhere in this day, 1150 to 1050. So 1150 to 1050, now you're up to 1350. Okay. Just off green light confirmation, we're extended. I see an ABC correction. I see a big haircut. I don't even know what that haircut turned into. What did that cut down to? Top to bottom. 60% gone. And now we're still even at a 50% basically cut. So let's see Friday if we can break this resistance. As you can see, boom, boom, try to break it, couldn't do it. And we pretty much closed right on it. So the question is, come Friday, can we break through and stay above it? Or does it come down and just kind of close below it and we're still at a kind of resistance point? That's what we're going to see Clean Spark do. If Bitcoin rallies overnight to the morning, is potential this thing continues to run. All right. Same thing happened, I believe, ONDS. The reason I didn't get in it, or I could have got in it, is because you see here, A, B, C. Boom. Okay, that's the ABC correction. And then we wait, and you got a green light right here. You could have bought at $6, and now you're back up to $8.24. Okay, the indicator is working. Okay, the win rate is very high. Okay, but this is for long-term stuff. This isn't for trying to day trade something. This is for buying something that's got good potential that you believe in and you're following the ad buys and trims. Okay, same thing. What do we got? JD, right? Buy, runs, buy, or ad, runs. Get an ad, but guess what? The ad was on red, so you're not going to do it because you're going to wait for a green dot. Nothing. Okay, we got a buy alert. Boom, green light. Let's go. Okay. This is what I'm excited about. It's working. But you have my top buys. You have my thoughts on what's going on. It looks like a lot of things have hit a bottom and are heading to the upside. But not every stock is in the same cycle. Just remember that. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.